Hello, I am Internet Personality Gonzaki, and welcome to the User's Manual for Spelunky. Yes, indie game by Mossmouth, whose only games are Spelunky and Spelunky HD. Guess which one this is. It looks pretty, so it's the HD one. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, you have to look at this every time you enter the game. I don't think there's a way to skip that. Let's look at the options menu. Using a pad here because this is a platformer, platform extravaganza. Got a how to play thing. Useful. Controls. You can do co-op. It's up to 4 players on the same machine. No internet co-op or anything. So you've got sound effects volume, music volume, screen brightness, language, which is nice, and you can select the style of your damsel. I believe this one is randomized, not all 3 at once, but yeah, let's go with the dog. I like the dog. And then you got your resolution settings. So the options menu is kind of bleh, not much going on here. So, and know what you're getting. If you're playing on a somewhat crappy computer, this might not do so well for you. I don't know. It seems to do fine for me, but I'm not using a crappy computer, am I? No, 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 no. Anyway. And a player stats. It tells you how many times you've attempted the run. Now, note it's got the deaths and wins thing. This is a roguelike platformer, so it's difficult. Got its score is in money because you're looking to make your fortune. That kind of thing. All right, let's give this game a go. You got deathmatch for multiplayer. We're gonna do adventure. Get back up there. And you got multiple characters to choose from. You got this guy. He's obviously the main one. Him, her. So yeah, you got a good variety of people, and you unlock more. So all depends on who you want. I'm gonna take the guy with the turban because he looks cool. And yeah, it's very simple, but the animations in this game are beautiful. Like there's a lot of little in-between things that make it look well. Just they put a lot. I think it's a one-guy crew. I'm not sure if he put any of this artwork or anything else out to other people, but from what I can tell, it's one person, and this is impressive to say the least. Oh yes. The walls are shifting. Yeah, like most roguelikes, it's got a system where it randomizes the levels. And let's see, you got your attack, you jump around. The controls are pretty responsive. Grabbing onto ledges, I kind of wish was relegated to a button of its own because it can get annoying. For getting around to certain places, you see. And there is fall damage. Note you've got 4 health, so you got to be careful with your health. You've got stuff for climbing and getting down. Rope can use for that shit. Now supposedly you're supposed to be able to pick up items with the attack button, and I have not figured out how that works, like where you're supposed to be in relationship to the item. All I ever seem to do is whack it. That if I can find the damsel, you will see why that can be a pain. This starting weapon though is it's trying to be a roguelike platformer, so I can understand being difficult, but I don't think the melee weapon, the starting whip, lends itself to difficulty in the way a roguelike normally should, because roguelikes typically, when I get myself hurt, like there, I feel, oh, it's my fault. But with this weapon, the range is so short above you and to the front of you that you often get hurt when you don't feel you, or when I don't feel, I often get hurt when I don't feel I should have, and that's why it wants to be a roguelike, so I wonder if I should criticize it for that, but ultimately it makes the game a little less fun. And here we go, found the damsel dog. Now see, you're supposed to be able to pick them up and take them with you to the exit to get a kiss, which will give a heart. Only problem is I have not figured out how you're supposed to do that. All I can figure out is how to whack the thing, and eventually get back here, you mother. Yeah, I can't. It won't pick him up. I don't know how that's supposed to work. I just always end up, he's dead. That's not my fault. That is the game's fault, dog. I'm sorry. And you see things in the walls. You can get those. You can also create shortcuts with. Yeah, lovely. A ghost. Gonna run now. Those are nasty. The ghosts. All right, next level. That's if you've ever played Persona 3. That's like the Reaper. It keeps you from staying on one level too long and getting everything there is. Which I'm fine with if they want to make it. It's kind of like the system in Faster Than Light with the rebels chasing you. But let's find a good area to use explosives. I'm not finding one, actually. I hate these things, by the way, because they're pretty simple. If something drops in front of them, it will get shot. Example, that. I wish there was more of a pressure play system. Because that's really annoying. And I did not realize it does 2 hearts worth of damage. Woot. But, as any good roguelike, you gotta be able to get back into the fray quickly. That quick restart takes you, boom, right back to level 1. Good on you, mates. Ow. That was my fault. I'm not sure why these rats are here. They don't seem to ever do anything. Maybe you can use, get something for hitting them or something. I don't know. Let's see. Go this way. Fuck. Those things do. Yeah. See, a lot of the times, obviously they want you to be careful, but and I'm big on roguelikes. I actually really like roguelikes, but this one, the mechanics just lean themselves towards pissing me off, and maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. I just, because of it, I feel less invested in the game. And no, that is one thing I like, is you can use thrown items to set that off. So also falling enemies will set it off. There's a few ways to set it off, so I dislike it. I even went so far as to say I hate it, which I do, but it's not a game killer for me. The awkward whip is a game killer for me, except you can replace it. So, and I will be nice to it. Got your bombs for blowing, creating shortcuts, finding loots. Can't get to that loots. Let's see what we get with go ahead. Yeah. And there's the damsel again. Let's clear out this spider web, and I will try to save the Dougie. Nope. See, I have no idea. They want you to do something, yet I cannot make it happen. I don't know. It might be a problem with playing on the gamepad. I could have probably solved that by giving it a check with the trying to play with the mouse and keyboard. But with a platformer, I feel this is why I own a gamepad, and that's why I use it. Games that pretty specifically require it. That compass item will probably be much more useful later in the game. But for now, it's kind of pointless because the exit is so easy to find. I guess if you need to find it rapidly because a ghost has shown up, then there's a use. But right now, don't know. Maybe there's a specific item you're supposed to use to pick up the damsel. That would be kind of stupid, but maybe. Because I know there's catcher's mitts and all kinds of bonus items you can. Oh, great! Aha, torch. Yeah, am I supposed to? Aha! Okay, never mind. Found it. So as to crouch down while pressing the X button, and that will allow you to pick up an item. That kind of annoys me. But whatever. Call it my fault. They're not very. It just says the X button in the controls, so people can and will say that's my fault for not figuring that out sooner. But whatever. It is what it is. The next dog I find, I will try to save at least. Oh, you keep the yeah, you keep the compass from floor to floor. I didn't think they'd actually do that for you. That's lovely. Ooh, this guy. I like this guy because he sells random stuff. And let's see. Yeah, I can afford a freeze ray. Yeah. If you find that guy, upgrade weapons as soon as possible. That whip is terrible. And getting something else is very preferable. Haha, motherfucker. So it's pretty much on the first level. I'm not very happy with this game because I got the whip. But once I get on, grab new weapons, I'm much more charitable towards the game because it becomes easier to handle in small doses. I'm not sure I would continue playing this game for very long. I might pick it up every once in a while for a laugh, but for the most part, it irritates me. Ha! And from what I can tell, these weapons don't have ammo, or rather, don't require ammo, which is nice. Oh crap! But given that it's a roguelike, though, I'm surprised they didn't make it more difficult in that regard, because at one point I got a shotgun, and the only disadvantage to playing with the shotgun was the inability to shoot at things that were higher up. For the most part, it made the game quite easier and was fairly cheap, all things considered. Aha. The freeze ray has range. Take my bomb. Probably not a good idea. Did I blow up some gold? Probably. Oh well. Need to get some more bombs. But yeah, if you like this kind of thing, you will love this game. I'm not big on it because I was never good at Mario, so you can laugh at me there. But for the most part, I'm enjoying myself, which I can't say about a lot of games I've played recently. So it has that going for it. Aha, problem with the freeze ray. Oops. Normally they freak out about being hit. Oh well, come with me, damsel. Because I've messed this up so many times now. I just want to see what happens when you rescue a damsel, even if it's a dog. Come with me, puppy. That'll be just like Fable 3, actually. I'll dip it, stick my tongue down its throat, and then die. Yeah. What can I say? Fuck this game. I love this game, but I like that dog frolicking on my corpse.